Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, and when last we left off, we managed to get to Club Alamut, the most well-concealed secret in all of Marib. If, by well-concealed, I mean that everyone knows it's here, apparently. We also found someone who could take us to somewhere called Bull's Head, which is a place that Klausner went off to, and Khan is apparently in hot pursuit. Unfortunately, we can't seem to make any progress at the moment because we don't have the money to pay to get to the Bull's Head, and we have a most critically important quest, and that is to find a toilet brush. Yes, the things that point-and-click adventure game protagonists get involved in, like finding toilet brushes. Speaking of a toilet brush, that looks a little like one that's being used there.
Suddenly, I realized the horrific truth. The guy was basting the kebabs with a toilet brush. It may never have seen the inside of a toilet bowl, but it was still hardly appetizing.
Right, we're gonna need to get that. But first, let's talk about various things here.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
Are you having that conversation just shouted across the marketplace here? Because that's gonna be a very loud conversation.
Have you had any dealings with the kebab seller?
Absolutely not. Pearl's already had one attack of Montezuma's revenge.
So, let's talk about the taxi driver then.
Have you met Ultar?
Almost luxurious air-conditioned taxi ride, mister.
Yeah, the cabbie.
Tried to pull a bunco on us. Take us on a wild goose chase off into nowhere.
And finally this.
Have you ever heard of a hill called the Bull's Head?
Can't say as I have. Where's that?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out.
Bull's Head, huh? I must remember that. Sounds scenic.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
Alright, now let's talk to Pearl. He says you're going to walk over to Pearl as opposed to shouting across everywhere.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Hello, let's ask some questions.
Have you had anything from the kebab stand?
Heavens, no, with my digestion.
So that's a no.
Have you met the taxi man, Ultar?
Heavens, yes. What a big man. Very muscular.
But you didn't go for a ride.
Why, George, you're absolutely the most... Oh, you mean a taxi ride? No, Dwayne wasn't interested, so it didn't happen.
Fair enough.
Have you ever heard of a hill called the Bull's Head?
No. No, I haven't. Is it nearby?
I'm not sure.
Sounds awful romantic. The Bull's Head Hill.
So, no real progress there.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
Right, let's move on, shall we? If there's one person that will know anything about what's going on here, it'll be our good friend over here. Hello, how are you? I have some questions to ask of you.
Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
I want to ask you a few questions.
I met an interesting guy earlier, a cab driver.
Ah, that would have to be Ultar, a barbaric sort of chap.
Oh, he's not that bad.
You know how he speaks in Pidgin English? That's how he speaks in Arabic too.
And now let's ask about the tourists.
What do you know about that couple?
Oh, they're American.
Is that all?
The chap's a little odd. As for the lady, it's a funny thing. But I get the impression she's a lot cleverer than she's letting on.
And finally, let's talk about this red ball, because why not?
Seriously, do you really think this thing's so great?
Take it away, you tempter.
I'll swap it for something off your stand.
Due to seasonal financial considerations, I'm afraid I cannot.
I thought you wanted this thing.
I do, sir. The stand doesn't.
Which in translation meant it's not really my stand, and I'll be in big trouble if I swap anything for something that I want myself.
Alternatively, is there any service that you require?
Not at the moment, but I'll bear it in mind.
That is something to consider. considering that we're now going to talk about the kebab seller.
Who's the guy selling the kebabs?
Oh, that's Arto. A miserable blighter to be sure, sir.
He doesn't seem very happy.
He never is. Day in, day out, a face like a wet Wednesday. Whatever one of those is.
Does he speak any English?
Not cogently, no.
Well, that conversation has remained, so let's talk about it more.
Look, this is going to sound a bit strange, but I need Arto's brush.
What? The brush he bastes the kebabs with?
Yes.
Let me find some dirty postcards for you instead.
Nijo, this is serious. Arto stole that brush he's using from a friend, and I want to get it back.
Perhaps I could help you, old chap. Maybe? Perhaps?
Maybe what? Perhaps what?
I do not wish to seem mercenary, sir, but I am a merchant, and merchants trade.
Merchant? This isn't Sears and Roebuck here.
Well, if you're going to be disagreeable...
No, you're right. What would you like?
I seem to recall that you have something that might alleviate my boredom. A globe of delight. A Rubicon spheroid of heavenly pleasure.
You mean the ball, don't you?
A tiny spherule of form that barely spans my hand, yet promises hours of amusement.
If you mean the ball, why don't you just say so?
Can I have the ball back, mister?
Yes, I think that's a good trade.
All right, here you go.
People say bad things about Americans, but you're okay in my book.
What people? What bad things?
Never mind that now. Remember the brush?
Right, yes, the brush.
All you have to do with Arto is be polite. It lightens his day, makes it all worthwhile for him again.
How can I be polite to the guy when I can't speak a word of Syrian?
Arabic.
That's what I meant.
Simply memorize this phrase. Il-ach il-kalb.
Il-akal kalb.
Close enough. Now, go over to Arto and deliver those honeyed words even unto his delicate ear. He won't be able to do enough for you.
Really?
Really.
Let's ask about that.
What exactly does il-akal kalb mean?
A polite but subtly complimentary greeting. He won't be able to do enough for you.
Well, let's go and try that.
See you around, Nijo.
Ta-ta for now, sir.
I still think he's an amazing character. So let's go over and get that toilet brush. It seems to be pretty important. Hello.
Hello again, sir.
Hello, kebab? Yes?
Well, well, here goes nothing.
Il-akul kalb?
Filthy, bad. I kill you!
Whoa, calm down. Feet, do your thing.
And off he goes. That was some running. If we head back, we in trouble? No, he's there. And he doesn't want to kill us. What did you get us to say? I don't think it was a greeting. It really wasn't, was it?
Hi, Nijo. What the heck did you tell me to tell him?
Patience, sir.
Patience? Patience? I've been chased by a homicidal kebab seller, and you expect me to be patient?
But consider, sir, while you were running from the irate Arto wasn't using the brush.
Hold on. Are you telling me that I've been used as a diversionary tactic?
Your brush, sir.
I can't believe that you put me on that kebab seller's death list for a toilet brush.
The ends justify the means, sir.
Yeah, but I noticed it wasn't your butt that was on the line, though.
They also serve who only stand and wait, sir.
Oh, spare me.
Hey, you got the toilet brush. Let's ask everyone about it. It's almost as good as having the tissue.
Thanks for getting the brush and risking my life to do it.
Anytime. Glad to be of service.
Well, now we can ask these people here about it. Let's not ask Arto about it, though.
So long, Nijo.
Toodle pip, sir.
First, let's ask him.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Oh, he's actually going to walk over this time, instead of just shouting across the marketplace.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
I want to ask you about this.
Do you know what Il Akal Kalb means?
That's what you said to the kebab seller? No. I don't speak Arabic. Not a word.
Well, this is what I got for my troubles of being chased.
I've got a toilet brush.
What do you want me to do? Dance around with joy?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to.
Okay, well, I'll see you around, Dwayne.
Count on it, George.
Alright, let's keep going, shall we? We'll go over here, and we'll ask a few more questions. Namely, we're going to talk to Pearl here. Hello.
Hello again, Pearl.
Hello.
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Let's ask about this, shall we?
Do you know what Il Akal Kalb means?
My, sounds romantic.
Yeah, I don't think it is, though.
Let's ask about this.
Look what that kebab seller was basting the meat with.
Oh my God! That's the brush for, the commode.
I'm afraid so.
Thank heavens I didn't eat anything there. Oh, that's just too horrible.
Well, let's go and return this.
I've got to go now, Pearl.
It's been a pleasure, George. Don't be a stranger.
I wonder what Ultar's going to say when we talk about that phrase. We still don't yet know what it means. So let's go up to the Club Alamut. That rhymed. We can just go... we can actually just talk to him, too. Hello.
It's me again.
Muruba. Hello, sir.
He's got nothing to talk about.
What do you think of this?
I don't think he really cares.
Lovely carpet. Yes.
No, I didn't think he did. Let's just head up, shall we?
Ma'a salama.
Let's go. Thank you. And up we go to the club, where hopefully all of this effort will be rewarded. I doubt we're going to get the $50 we need to take that taxi ride, though. Let's talk to the owner first. Hello.
Hello again, friend. There wasn't much point in trying to launch an in-depth conversation when I couldn't speak Arabic and he couldn't speak. Period. Well, I did know a few words of Arabic, but doubted the wisdom of using them.
Yes, do not use those.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bountiful presence once more.
Hello. I almost am afraid to ask about this.
What does Il Akal Kalb mean?
Who teach you that?
Nejo told me to say it to Arto.
And Arto come after you with big knife, yes?
Yeah, how did you know?
I know Arto. You tell him in bad Arabic that his kebab's made from dog meat.
I said he was using dog food? No wonder he went crazy.
No. Ultar not mean meat for dog. Ultar mean meat of dog.
Oh. Ugh.
Well, I can understand what provoked the chasing with a knife there.
Look, I've got the toilet brush back.
You man of action, alrighty. Don't just wave at me. Give to manager.
Fair enough.
Bye for now, Ultar.
May good fortune follow you, mister.
All right, we shall finish this quest by handing this over.
It was a short-handled brush.
Yep. You may have this.
Hello again, friend. There wasn't much point in trying to launch an in-depth when I couldn't... Well, but doubted... Here's your brush, sir. It wasn't easy getting it back. The manager took the brush from me, gave me the toilet keys as my reward, and stomped off. was all that about?
Manager, he say, bah, look at state of this. Need much cleaning in detergent before go around my, you bend.
He said all that?
Body language account for much, you know? Oh, yes, indeedy.
Well, we now have some keys. Also, let's have a look at them.
It was the key to the club toilet.
Right. We want to unlock this now and get access to this toilet. The objective of our quest. I'm going to be disappointed, aren't I, with the objective of this quest? Ah, here we are.
It was a roller towel dispenser.
Fair enough.
The mirror was as clean as anything else in there.
Alright.
The sink was clean, but there didn't seem to be a plug.
Oh.
Hello? Anybody in there? No answer, so I gave it a push.
There we go. No one in there.
And I thought the French had strange toilets.
Well, let's have a look at things, shall we? We can use this, so let's start using it. Maybe we'll get something good. We can't actually get it. Maybe this key has more use than we thought.
It was the key to the club toilet.
Can it unlock it? Aha! Excellent! We have a towel.
It was a length of coarse grey toweling from the toilet at the Club Alamut.
Excellent. Can we close this?
There didn't seem much point in closing the dispenser. Even closed, it would be obviously empty.
That's true. Well, let's look at this more, shall we?
I hadn't drunk anything since the morning, and I didn't need to use it.
I'm surprised you're not thirsty. Also, we can use the sink. Let's try using a sink, shall we? Yep, it does indeed work. We could try using this chain.
The design of the toilet was a little different from what I was used to, but a toilet chain is a toilet chain all over the world.
Well, let's give it a pull.
Oops.
And by a pull, I mean steal it, apparently. Well, we now have a toilet chain.
It was the short length of chain I'd taken from the toilet at the Club Alamut.
I'm sure that's going to come in useful at some point? I don't think it's going to come in useful at any point. At all. Well, we can't really do much here because we don't have the, Also, I really don't know if we should be talking to Arto again, but I'm going to tempt fate and do that, shall we? It could be a terrible idea. In fact, it probably is a terrible idea. He may not even want to talk to us. Wouldn't be surprised considering what George had said to him. So let's, have a conversation with the kebab seller, who no longer has the toilet brush. Hello, how are you? You're not going to talk to us, are you?
Hello again, sir.
Filthy! Bad!
Okay, I'm going.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to have any conversations there, are we? Nope. We could try using this, but I don't think it's a good idea. Actually, we could try doing this. I really think it's a bad idea.
I figured going out into the countryside was a pretty good way to get lost.
Yep, it's a very good way to get lost. Also, we can go that way, apparently. What is this way? Oh. That way just kind of leads you over to there. Well, now he's using the ball.
Najo was a strange one, all right. He was smart, but a simple ball could still keep him happy.
We haven't tried doing anything with the pet yet, so let's try, pet the cat, shall we? Not a particularly happy cat. Or rather, not one that wanted to be petted. She's not paying attention to the bell now. And that is a nice statue.
That statuette was the nearest thing to an antiquity I'd seen, but it still looked like a cheap plaster copy to me.
It might very well be. And we do have plaster. I have a cunning plan that is about to be enacted. And we are back. Apologies for the interruption there. And when we return, George will enact his plan that is so cunning that I can't actually reveal it, because if I do, it will become that much less cunning before the next video. So, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. It is indeed a very, very cunning plan. So cunning, it might even work. Later.